What's up, guys and gals? This is Roy from Roy's Customs. I'm actually getting ready to head out to go to this new place and get the part for this torrent so I can get this torrent back together, and I'll have more of the video here in a minute. It's a new place. It's called MECCA. It's up by Rockville, Indiana. It's a couple hours away from here, but they said they have the part from a torrent, so I'll show you stuff along the way, I guess, and I'll even show you kind of the yard whenever I get there and stuff. And anyways, I'm going to get this part. I gotta stop by my buddy's house, grab the money, and then head on up to MECCA. Like I say, about 2 hours away, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. And then later on tonight, I'll put it in. I'll have more instructions on it, on what you should and shouldn't do when you're putting this intake in. The reason that I'm getting a lower intake is because it snapped a couple of the intake ports, and I want to explain why it happened and how it happened. So here I go. Stop at the gas station, get me a soda. Gotta have my fuel too. So yep, still headed on the way. Gonna get over to my buddies and grab the money, and then actually I need to head to the bank, put some money in the bank, and then I'm off like a turd of hurdles. Okay, what's up, guys? I'm at the bank. Got about 7 minutes before they close, open up here. Yeah, close. Yeah, anyways, got about 7 minutes before they open up here, and then I'll be headed on my way up to this new place called MECCA Auto Salvage. We're gonna see what all they got up there. Actually, I'm also gonna ask them about parts for my S10. As you can tell, I am in my S10. Ta-da! Anyways, I am in my S10. I didn't want to take the car because, yeah, I just felt like taking the truck. Might as well take the truck to the parts yard. So anyways, after I get done in here in the bank, I will head on out, and like I say, I'll have a little bit of stuff along the way, and I'll show you this new place called MECCA. And supposedly it's a really big yard. Supposedly it's a really good yard. We're getting ready to find out. So technically this is kind of going to be a review of MECCA Auto Salvage. So we're going to find out how good it actually is, and we're going to see if they got parts for my S10 as well, because I may go ahead and swap out this door for a better one. But then again, if it's too ridiculous, I don't know. The other place that I was at last weekend, it wasn't bad, and they had a few S10s out there. It was down in Evansville. Their prices was pretty good, actually, and I may go down there again here in a couple of weeks and see what and all they got there. They are open 7 days a week. They're open until they're open from like 8 to 5, 7 days a week. So that's pretty awesome for that place down there in Evansville. But this place here, I don't know what their hours are exactly, but I know I take off now and get up there, and they should still be open. Supposedly they got the intake off and inspected already, and it's in good shape and stuff. So, and it's actually off of a torrent, so I understand his whole thing about that, because I was going to try one off of an Impala with the 3400. I think it would have worked. I think it would work, and actually maybe someday I'll check that out and try it, maybe eventually. But I think all the 3.4s are the same, and I think you could probably use 3100 intakes, and because they're the same block and stuff basically. So anyways, I'm getting ready to go in the bank here. Got a couple minutes here, and I'm gonna be heading. Like I said, I'll have some footage of on the way, and we'll see what we see. Alright, money is deposited, and we are off to MECCA. Woo! Yeah, that's amazing. MECCA, what a name for it. Actually, the town that it's by is actually called MECCA as well. So, like I say, we get there, we'll see what we got. Oh my God, well, we're on 41 North here in Indiana, heading up to MECCA. I gotta tell you, ever since I put this new radiator in, it sure don't get nearly as warm, nearly as fast as it used to. Of course, the old one was pretty clouded up and stuff, but I think I need to stop by the auto parts store and get a new thermostat. Because I believe I forgot to put a new one in whenever I had changed the radiator, because I believe I actually had pulled the old one out thinking that was going to help, and it did help for a minute, but it didn't help long enough. So anyways, here we are, we're on 41. And you know, hey, it's going to be a nice long trip. There'll be plenty of opportunity for me to get back and forth with you to you know, say different things to you along the way. There's all kinds of stuff, but I do need to pay attention to my driving. Anyways, this is sort of a vlog right now. I will have a video for actually putting the lower intake and the rest of the engine back together on that Torrent. So, and that's basically what we're going up here for. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to ask them about parts for the truck, because I really would like to change this door out and get a tailgate. So I'm going to ask them about that stuff since I'll be there anyways, and see what kind of prices they got on that stuff there. And anyhow, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get to driving and stop talking so damn much. So anyways, all right, we got the intake from the junkyard. It looks like a really good junkyard. It's relatively organized. And they do have a couple of S10s here. They have one, you know, they got a couple of tailgates and stuff too, but anyways, it's kind of chilly, so I'm sort of shaking. Like I say, I need to get a new thermostat in this thing, because I think I completely forgot to put one in. But whew. Anyways, it's a nice little place. They've got the parts that I was looking for. I don't have the money for them, but anyways, we're gonna get back on the road. I'm gonna probably stop in Terre Haute, grab me something to munch on, and then head back home. And then later on tonight, I'll probably put this together, put that thing back together. Woo! Anyways, we'll get to it. Time to stop and get something to eat. I'm headed into White Castle. It's one of my favorite places. I don't really go there very often, but I used to visit White Castles quite a bit. But anyways, it's time to go eat. All right, guys, we're back at the shop. Got me a little brake parts cleaner here. I'm gonna shoot it into the injectors. The injectors were left in this intake, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it in the injectors. I don't know how long it's been sitting like this and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a little brake parts cleaner down in the injectors and make sure it's cleaned out and stuff. So that just actually kind of helps make sure it's clean. They actually, I don't know, they might be alright, but I just usually take a little bit, and I guess I should have kind of technically covered it up, but just take a little bit, shoot it down in there, let it break the stuff up some if there's anything in it. Sometimes if fuel sits too long in anything, it could kind of gel up. But anyways, I took the heater heater hose tube off. I don't know, it's a little wobbly. I may have to get some joint sealer or something down in there to tighten that up. I don't know. It may be okay. Anyways, it'll probably be alright, because I got the O-ring on it, so it should be just fine. But anyways, there's these injectors that are still in this thing, so, which is fine. It doesn't hurt anything for them to be in there. But take these plugs off, because obviously they just sort of just cut the plugs real quick. I don't really like doing that. Cutting the plug wires, cutting the plug-in wires. I don't like doing that. God, I hate these things though. No wonder they didn't. I forgot. These are actually kind of a pain to get off of here, so that's probably why they did it. They was in a hurry. So anyways, got those off. Still got the clips on it. They must have just ripped that thing apart. They don't know what they're doing. Anyways, there is one thing I wanted to say about this place, this MECCA. They had quoted one price on the phone, and then they tried to give me another price there. They had asked for more after I drove 2 hours all the way there. Then they wanted to ask for more than what they had quoted me on the phone, which they fixed it, because I said, man, y'all said 50 on the phone, and I just drove 2 hours. So an extra blah, blah, blah. I won't even say what it was, because it's not that big of a deal. It was handled quite quickly. It didn't turn out to be a big mess. So anyways, there is something that, oh, yeah, that's the exact same one. It even come out of the exact same mold. This is an 04, this is 04. So, alright. So it's the same one. It's fine. So this one's actually off of an Equinox, but it's for a Torrent. I'd say the injectors are the same. I'd say, pretty much. Anyways, but at least this one doesn't have a broken thermostat housing. At least it's all intact. I may go ahead and pop that thermostat out of there though, because more than likely, well, I don't know. We'll see. It's not a big deal to change the thermostat once it's in there. It may be okay. We'll just kind of let it go for now. Actually, I may need to pop that out anyways. I get it put back together and stuff. I'm gonna want to take and get a good flush and go ahead and flush it out some more. Probably even put the flush in and let it set overnight would probably be an okay thing, and then run it a little bit, let it set for a few hours anyways. Flush really isn't a corrosive, but it's sort of like the same thing as CLR is. Gets rid of deposits, but we'll figure all that out later. Anyways, I also have a video for this. There's going to be some instructions, some things that I'm going to want people to know. If they don't already know it, they can look it up, and they can know a few things about whenever you're putting the intake back on one of these. When you're basically in general putting it together, as it were. So anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.